Congratulatory Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice A.G. Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Suriya Kant, Chancellor RGNUL and Chief Justice, High Court of Punjab and Haryana. Along with them, we have Member of the Executive Council, Mr. Dignitary, Mr. Rajiv, Member of the Executive Council, Mr. Professor Dr. Anupam, Members of Tender Council, Mr. K.A.P. Samar, Mr. D.B.S. The academic session marks the formal beginning of the Convocation, 7th RGNUL Convocation. We also have with us today Dr. Rajiv, Honorable Health and Family Welfare and Medical Education Minister of Punjab. I now invite Professor Jayashankar, Vice Chancellor, RGNUL, for the welcome address. Sir, please.
Professor, give me it here.
RGNUL Punjab and Honorable Mr. Justice Augustine, Judge Justice Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Singh, Chief Justice High Court of Punjab and Haryana, and Chancellor RGNUL Punjab, Honorable accompanying judges and former judges of the High Court of Punjab and Haryana, Honorable members of the General Council, Executive Council.
Pages. The book is written to improve the criminal legal system in the country and would be found useful by judges, advocates, teachers, students, and public representatives.
Convocation open. Judges, Supreme Court of India, my esteemed colleagues on the bench of Punjab and Haryana, respected former judges of Punjab and Haryana High Court, Chancellor, Registrar of the National Law University, Punjab, distinguished faculty members, proud families, honored guests, dignitaries on and off the dais, and most importantly, the delighted students.
Honorable Justice Supreme Court of India and visitor of the Rajiv Gandhi National University, Justice C.G. Masih, Honorable Justice Supreme Court of India, Justice Sri Laku, Honorable Chief Justice of Punjab and Haryana High Court, and Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi National University, very distinguished sitting and former judges of the High Court of Punjab and Haryana, and I believe from Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh High Court also. Dr. Balbir Singh, Health Minister Government of Punjab, Learned Advocate General Punjab, Professor Dr. Jayashankar Singh, Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi National University, Sri Rakesh Gupta, Chairman Bar Council of Punjab and Haryana, Registrar, Dean and distinguished faculty members of the Rajiv Gandhi National University, Sri Mandeep Singh Bedi, Sanjeev Sharma, Senior Advocates who are on the Governing Council of the Rajiv Gandhi National University, members of the legal fraternity, very distinguished team of different vice chancellors and former vice chancellors, the faculty members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, proud parents and the family members, and most importantly, my dear students and budding young professionals, friends from media, thank you very much for inviting me and to share my views on this 7th Convocation. I believe it is truly a pleasure to be standing here in this university, which you have lovingly called it as RGNUL, I believe, for your 7th Convocation ceremony. I have had the privilege of officiating almost a dozen convocations just this year alone, and I will soon head to your sister institution, Dr. Ambedkar National University at Sonipat, for another convocation on 28th of December, and that will be the first convocation of that university. I was asked, what kind of system am I strengthening by the way I win? A case builder is satisfied with technical compliances. A nation builder is concerned with justice, fairness, and legitimacy. The question, therefore, dear friends, is not whether you will build, but how will you build? And what values will guide you, your hands, as you do so? It is here that I believe every lawyer must anchor themselves to a few principles without which no structure, however impressive, can truly stand. So what should be that structure? For you, I have brought 3 pillars. Over my 4 decades in this vocation, I have observed that while legal careers may take many different paths, those that sustain and those that truly matter in the end rest upon 3 pillars. What are those 3 pillars? Integrity, compassion, and curiosity. So when I am talking about first pillar, integrity, that integrity is as infrastructure. How it is, I will explain. While integrity is often spoken of as a personal virtue, in my opinion, it is worth far more than that in the legal profession. It is institutional strength. For a society may tolerate many inefficiencies, but it cannot long survive a justice system that is not trusted. And trust, once lost, is extraordinarily difficult to rebuild. Therefore, my dear students, you will encounter moments when an act of, which you will call technically permissible, procedurally defensible, and yet deeply uncomfortable to your consensus. It may be a small exaggeration, a convenient omission, a casual instruction, let it pass. These moments rarely announce themselves dramatically. They arrive quietly, often early in one's career. I beseech and implore you to respond to these pivotal moments with honor and courage. For your response to them will determine not just the kind of lawyer you will become, but the kind of system you help sustain. Always remember, cunning may win you applause for a season, but integrity earns you credibility for a lifetime. What is the second pillar? Compassion as a design logic. So the second pillar, compassion, may surprise some of you. And let me say this plainly, compassion is not a departure from the law, as people sometimes misunderstand it. It is often what allows the law to do its work properly. Without it, justice risks becoming mechanical, correct in form but hollow in effect, and therefore compassion is needed, both at the bar and the bench. I have seen how much depends on a lawyer's or a judge's willingness to look beyond the file. I have settled matters with a rigid insistence on procedure would only have prolonged suffering. I have permitted last moment mentions for listing cases you must have read last week when liberty was at stake, knowing fully well that justice delayed in such moments would be justice denied. And I have also known when the law required no urgency but restraint, when tempering the harshness of an order could preserve dignity without compromising principle. Compassion does not mean abandoning principle or lowering standards. It means recognizing the law exists for people, not paperwork. Often, the most meaningful legal work is not the most visible. It is the extra effort taken to listen, to explain, to ease an imbalance of power. These acts may never be reported or applauded, but they are what sustain faith in the justice delivery system. So coming to the third pillar, curiosity. Your curiosity is your engine of development, your engine of taking the growth for future. The third and final pillar is the engine that keeps the law responsive to a changing world, namely curiosity. Think of the legal education you have received in these hallowed halls as a foundation, but not a finish line. The problems you will be asked to solve tomorrow will squarely sit at the intersection of law with technology, science, economics, and public policy. You will find that a lawyer who stops learning quickly becomes irrelevant, and a lawyer who remains curious becomes indispensable. This is also where I urge you to engage thoughtfully with technology, learn to use it, master it, harness it, but never surrender judgment to it. Technology must remain a servant of justice, not its substitute. Dear graduates, these three pillars are not ideals to be admired from a distance. They are habits to be practiced only and daily. They will guide you when the law is unclear, when precedent is divided, and when public opinion is loud but consensus is quiet. Before I conclude, allow me a brief indulgence. Every law school
So I have the honor to present to your Lordship the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Law and Sociology. They have been found qualified after examination for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please stand forward. And I also request our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Suriya Kant, Chief Justice of India.
Authorize you to wear the approved costumes and insignia thereof.
I call upon the first candidate, Isha Mehta. Susanna Augustine George. Richa Jain. Gunjan Sharma. Bhumika Bhut. I have the honor to present to your Lordship the candidates for the degree of Masters of Law LLM 1-year course of the batches 2022-23, 2023-24 and 2024-25, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified after examination for award of degree of Masters of Law, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree of Master of Laws in person, please stand forward.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, Punjab, I admit you, as also the candidates in absentia, to the degree of Master of Laws in this university and authorize you to wear the approved costumes and insignia thereof.
I call upon the first candidate from the LLM batch of 22-23, Madhav Singh Mokha. Jatin, Mrinal, Kawaljeet Singh, Peran, Shavika, Akshita, Vishwendra, Surbhi Singh, Rishu Chauhan, Nikita, Radhika Mitra, Sadhvi Chandra, Sukriti, Ashish Kumar, Radhika, Moon Mishra, Dushyant Chaudhary, Shubham Kashyap, Kritika Kutoj, Sonali Sharma, Tanya, Nishant Nain, Vishwas Gupta, Shikha Rekha, Saddam Hussain, S.R. Lumri,
Saddam.
parents of Kavya with Rajan, Manav Garg, Dheerja, Abhishek, Tanya Joshi. Before we move to the next part of LLM 2023-24, I request the audience to please applaud. We'll serve you a good lunch, we promise. And the batch of LLM 2023-24, I call upon Prashasti, Arnold, Vedula, Nikhileshwar, Shinam Thakur, Ishika, Amiranjan Upadhyay, Divya, Prachi Ahuja, 2023, 2019-24, 2020-25, whose names are set out in the list. They have been found qualified after examination for award of degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws Honours, to which I pray they may be admitted. The candidates taking the degree of BA LLB Honours in person, please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, Punjab, I admit you, as also the candidates in absentia, to the degree of Bachelors of Arts and Laws Honours in this university, and authorize you to wear the approved costumes and insignia thereof.
I call upon the first candidate from the batch of 2018-2023, RGNUL. Vishalti Kaur, Rashi Yadav, Mayuri Vyas, Jasleen Kaur, Sheryl Singh, Hiteshwar Singh, Simran Sabharwal, Mridanga Gill, Muskan, Arunjeet Singh, Rohit Guru, Preet Kiran Kaur, Sankan,
हाँ जी, क्या नाम है जी आपका?
रेनू,
तो आज आपको किससे डिग्री कौन से सर ने दी है?
CJI सुप्रीम कोर्ट,
चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया।
वाइस चांसलर एंड हाई कोर्ट एंड चंडीगढ़ हाई
तो
कोर्ट।
कैसा लग रहा है इतने
Like
बड़े
I feel
शख्सियत
honored
से मिले?
beyond words right now. The moment I was feeling goosebumps, but now I'm so happy. This is literally my achievement and my parents' achievement, and I'm so proud of them also.
तो इस मुकाम के लिए इंतजार कब से का, कैसा सोचा था इस मुकाम के इंतजार में?
Actually, it's my father who guided me for this to pursue law. He's himself a police inspector, so he's the reason I'm here, and she as well.
तो आपका एम क्या, आगे किस तरह वकालत, जैसे आजकल बदलाव हो
I
गया,
would try to do my best. I would try कि the people who need the justice get the justice rather than those who are just filling their pockets. I would say that.
तो आपका जुडिशरी में जाने का है प्लान के?
Yeah, I will pursue that. I'll start with litigation first, obviously, because of the 3 years judgment, and then I'll go for litigation.
सर क्या नाम है आपका?
बलवंत राम नाम है।
कहाँ से हो आप?
मैं जिला हनुमानगढ़ से हूँ। अभी मौजूदा में थाना अधिकारी पुलिस थाना केसरी सिंहपुर जिला श्री गंगानगर में हूँ। इंस्पेक्टर पद पे तैनात हूँ खास।
तो आपको तो काफ़ी कुछ मिला। आपकी बिटिया ने आज चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया से डिग्री प्राप्त की है लॉ की, तो कैसा लग रहा है आपको? इतने
बहुत ही मतलब अब इतने शब्द कह नहीं सकते कि इतना अच्छा लग रहा है।
तो कहते लड़के हैं लड़कियाँ किसी से कम नहीं है, आज इन्होंने कैसा
मेरी बेटिया मतलब मेरे 2 बिटिया एक बेटा है और बड़ी बेटी MD डॉक्टर है और ये बिटिया इसने ये LLM कर लिया और बेटा मेरा MBBS फाइनल में है।
तो लोगों को क्या संदेश देना चाहते हैं जो लड़कियों को कुछ गांव में आज भी पढ़ने नहीं देते, आगे नहीं आने
देते? तो यही संदेश है कि बच्चियों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पढ़ाया जाए, उनको घर पे मतलब खेती का ही काम नहीं करवाया जाए। लगभग लोग बाग घरेलू काम में लगवा लेते हैं लेकिन पढ़ाते नहीं हैं।